museum, so I'm not really particularly concerned about that. We're going to let our T-Rex come up and take a nice long look. So again, based on over 100 years of scientific inquiry, here at the Natural History Museum, we have produced this three-dimensional kinetic sculpture.
Oh my God.
Based on actual data. This is showing us what a Tyrannosaurus Rex would have looked like. This shows us what a Tyrannosaurus Rex would have looked like when it was about 9 years old.
This is absolutely magnificent. I've never envisioned T-Rex this way.
Oh, he's a bit of a ham.
No longer walks the earth, but his story is being written still by paleontologists here at the Natural History Museum and around the world.
The future scientists of the world who will be completing T-Rex's story are sitting in this room right now. I would like to say to my young friends, for those of you who want to be paleontologists or scientists, somewhere, something wonderful is waiting to be known. It's up to you guys to go find it. Thank you very much for joining us today.
About T-Rex.
All right, let me get the T-Rex over here and face the audience. Up until relatively recently, animals that had 2 legs, bipeds like Tyrannosaurus Rex, were depicted as walking like so, with their heads high up in the air and their long tails dragging on the ground, much like a kangaroo. But what we learned about 1970 is that if the animal actually walked like this, it would have dislocated its hip. So all modern depictions of Tyrannosaurus Rex have it walking like this, with its body parallel to the ground and the long tail acting as a counterbalance to the large head, just like a bird.
A bird?
Just like a bird.
That's fascinating.
This is a modern depiction.
Yes, I can see how this would be much more effective, especially if you're snatching small animals up.
Absolutely.
I see.
Okay, so now,
you shouldn't say small animals around. It gets a little bit cantankerous.
okay, so the posture is different. Now, whenever we think of dinosaurs, we usually think of lizards, we think of scaly skin.
Yes.
It does not have scaly skin.
Well, it does have some scaly skin attached to it because it might live to be a couple of years old. Now, T-Rexes, when they were fully grown, were the size of a school bus. That's way, way, way bigger than an elephant. So if an elephant could live to be
Based on size, what are you saying? It's like 80 years old? 100 years old?
That's an excellent guess. However, reality is quite different. Pay attention because I got some shocking news for you. The oldest T-Rex ever found is named Sue. She's in the Field Museum in Chicago. You know of her? She is so big. She's so big that she would make you look like a peanut. She was 43 feet long. And just recently, yeah, that's pretty big. We learned that by looking inside the animals' bodies and looking at their bones, they show growth rates like a tree, right? You take a tree, you cut it in half, you can count the rings and tell how old the tree was when it died. You can do the same thing with dinosaurs. It's a little more complicated, but that's the way it works. So again, the oldest known T-Rex, 28 years old when she died.
Look, that's it.
28. That's the maximum age we've ever found for a T-Rex. And when they found Sue, she had suffered 6 broken ribs. She suffered a compound fracture of the smaller bone in her leg.
Wow.
She had arthritis all along her back.
I think you're depressing.
I didn't think they could get depressed with a brain this big.
Well, so, wow, 28 years old, that must be a very tough life.
Yes, you're on the top of the food chain, you're hunting big animals like Triceratops and duckbills, they're not going to give it up easy. So this animal, at 9 years old, is about a third away through its life.
Okay, so if it's a third of the way, it's not fully grown, what can you tell us about their growth?